Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to learn about procedural tax. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alan Amima, and I will share to you about procedural tax. And then in this meeting, we are going to read the text, and then in the end of our classroom, I want you to read the text and then answer the question based on the text. Okay, before we start our lesson, I want you and me to play games. This is a simple game. I want you to follow me. Do like this. This one. Okay. This one. Now, look at your thumbs. Okay. And then move your thumbs. Do like this. Okay. Like this. It is easy. Okay. Now, your index finger. This one. Okay. Next, your middle finger. Okay. Next, your ring finger. It is a little bit difficult. The most difficult. Okay, move. Okay. Next, the last one is your little finger. Do like this. Okay. Why we do that games? Because it can make us fun and learning. I want you to enjoy this lesson. I want you to be fine in these lessons. After that, after we do this finger games, another finger games, it is a brain gym to balance left and right brains. Now, follow me. Do like this. Okay, and then this one. This is this one. Okay. It's like shoot. Okay. Now, your right hand do like this, and then your left hand like this. It's like gun. Okay. Swap. Okay. Again. Repeat. Again. Swap. Now, faster. Okay. Faster. Faster and faster. Can you do that? The next one. Your finger like this, thumb and little finger like this. Left and right hand, right and left hand. Okay. This one have you, and then swap. Okay, swap again. Swap. Okay. Slowly. Okay, now getting faster. That. Okay, can you do that? Okay, getting faster. Swap. Okay, now I want you to do like this one. Okay. Your one hand put in your nose. Okay, and then another hand in the ear. Okay, like this. Okay, swap. Swap. Again, swap. Slowly. Now this one. Swap. Now, getting faster. That. one like this. Okay, enough. Why I do this? It is to make us more concentrate with the lessons. It can check our focus. So if you can do that one, it means that you are focused to receive the lesson today. Thank you. Now I want you to have a look this picture. What picture is it? Yes, good. What kind of soup is it? Okay, my students, I'm going to ask you, have you tasted potato soup? Do you like it? Have you made it potato soup? Do you know how to make it? What's the first step before you make a potato soup? What should we do? Yeah, good. We buy the ingredients, and then after you buy the ingredients, what do you do? Okay, you peel the potato, and then you prepare for the ingredients. Okay, good. And then what else? Nice. Okay, by looking at the picture, you can see the ingredients of potato soup. Can you mention what ingredient in making potato soup? Good. Okay, good. Potato. What else? Good job. What else? Yeah, good. You haven't mentioned the ingredient of potato soup. Good job. Okay, well done, students. You have mentioned the ingredients and then the step of making potato soup. As I told to you that today we are going to learn procedure text. You have mentioned ingredient, the step, and that is part of procedure text. Do you know what is procedure text? Mm-hmm. Yes, good. How to make something. What else? Good. How to do something also is a part of procedure text. Okay, procedure text is a text that designed to describe how something is done, how something is achieved through the sequence of the steps. So there are many steps that we have to do to make something. That's procedure text. Okay, now have a look this one. I want you to know the language features that usually used in procedure text. Language features that we use that usually use in procedural text. First one is it usually use action verbs. Action verbs is the verbs that use to do activities, to do something. Like in cooking, for example, the action verb cut, pour, mix, etc. Another one of language feature in procedural text is use connective, like first, second, finally, but it's not always used. It can be delayed. Just mention the action verb without mentioning connective, but usually it used. Next, for the language feature, also use adverbial phrase. Adverb phrase or phrasal phrase such as 2 minutes. We have to wait for 2 minutes. And then another one of language feature, use imperative. Imperative sentence is a sentence that we use to give a command, instructions, or advice to someone. And in procedural tags, we usually use. Now, I want you to know the generic structure of the procedural tags. Every tag has their own generic structure. Different tags has different generic structure. And for procedural tags, the generic structure just are three. The first one is goal. Goal is containing the purpose of the tags. For example, if you want to make ice cream, for example, and you want to make it become a procedural tags, the goal is how to make ice cream. The second one, for the generic structure in procedural tags, is materials. Materials means that the ingredient that we use. The last one of the generic structure is steps. Steps is the way that we use, the sequence way that we use to make something or to do something. Repeat. There are three generic structure in procedural tags. The first one is goals. The second one is materials. And the last one is steps. Do you get my point? Good job. Okay, my student, now I want you to practice reading. This reading is a procedural text, how to make a potato soup. I give you 5 minutes to read the text first. Okay, now my students, if you have finished reading the text, I want you to answer the questions below. There are 5 questions that you have to answer. Okay, now my students, if you have finished answering the questions, we are going to discuss the answer. The first ones, the questions. What is the main purpose of the text? Purpose seem like goal. So, what's the goal? What's the main purpose of this text? Good, correct. How to make potato soup. Next, for the second questions, what are generic structure of the text? Okay, what are they? Goals. Second one is materials, and the last one is step. Next, for question number 3, what are the verbs, action verbs that use in the text? Okay, the first one is good, and then what else? Okay, correct. Good job. Okay, for question number 4, it is not so difficult, I think. You can analyze, you can see carefully, you can find out in the text. All the answer you can find out in the text. The questions, what's the function of soybean milk? Yes. Okay. If your soup is little bit thicky, so you can add soybean milk, and then your soup will be thin, will be light, not so heavy. Okay, the last questions. Is the step written in sequence? Yes, it is. Based on the text, it is written in sequence. Even there is no connectives, but you can see the first step, second, third, until the last one. It is sequenced. It is in good orders. So, okay, anyone got good scores? Full mark? Nice to hear that. I think it's not so difficult. If you read carefully, you can answer all the questions correctly. And also, if you listen carefully to my explanation, you will not be confused with the questions. Okay, we have discussed about procedural tags, and then we have read an example of procedural tags that is how to make a potato soup. Is there any difficulties in understanding this lesson today? Any questions so far? Okay, if there is no questions, I told you that you understand the lesson today. And then for the next week, I wanted you to make a procedural text about how to make omelette. You can search the picture into Google, and then you stick it out in the paper, and then below the picture write down how to make omelette. Or if you are good in drawing, you can draw in your paper, in your book, and then write down under the picture that you are drawing the steps, the ingredients, and don't forget to put the title, because the title will be the goals for the text. Before we close our lesson today, I would like to ask some students, what's the generic structure of procedural text? Anyone wants to answer? Okay, good job. Okay, I want some of students to give me an example of imperative sentences. Okay, good. Close to the door, good. Don't forget. Okay, don't forget to do your homework. Okay, please buy me some cakes. Good job. Well, my students, because time is over, I think that's all for today, for these lessons. Nice to meet you all. And again, don't forget to do your homework. Okay, I want you to submit the homework on time. Don't be delayed, and then if you find out difficulties, you can contact me. You can ask me through WhatsApp in the working hours. And then to close this lesson, I want you to do games. Repeat after me. Do like this. Your one hand, okay, like this. Okay, slowly, and then your another hand like this. Okay, now, and then do it together. Okay, now swap your hand. It is a little bit difficult. This one like this, and then this one like this. Okay, it's a little bit difficult for me. Okay, swap again. Okay, it is smooth. Swap again. It is a little bit difficult. Thank you so much for your attention, for your participation in this lesson. Nice to meet you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.